This is David Rovix with a song for today. One songwriter's take on the history of the world, one song at a time. Available wherever you get your podcasts. It was March of 1974. In the Precision Rolls Royce jet engine maintenance facility in East Kilbride, Scotland, it was just another day when crates arrived with jet engines in need of maintenance. But when the workers saw where the crates had come from, they put two and two together. The crates were from Chile in South America. Rolls Royce makes lots of different engines, but these were engines used by Hawker Hunter fighter jets. The Hawker Hunter fighter jets belonged to the Chilean Air Force, which had participated in the coup against the much-loved socialist elected by the Chilean people several years earlier, Salvador Allende. One of the jets, using one of these engines, bombed the presidential palace in Santiago when the president was inside it the previous September. On September 11th, 1973, in fact. Many of the workers on the shop floor had seen the footage replayed many times on news reports in the days following that September coup. The thousands being killed in the months afterwards was also making headlines. The union foremen agreed among themselves and took it to a general vote. 4,000 workers voted that no one was to touch those crates from Chile. For 4 years, the crates with the engines in them sat there, untouched, slowly rusting, much to the chagrin of Rolls-Royce management and many other powerful forces in society. Only through a secret operation in the middle of the night did the company manage to extract the engines from their factory. At the time, the impact of this labor action, which involved unions across England, Scotland, and Wales refusing to touch the crates, not just workers at the Rolls-Royce plant, was unknown. Only decades later did it become known that for some period of time in the 1970s, all of the fighter jets owned by the Chilean Air Force had been grounded. When workers take a notion. Jet fighters bombed the palace. We all watched it on TV. The 11th of September, 1973. All across the world, people cried in vain as we heard stories of the students being tortured and slain. Stories of the workers, shop stewards, and the rest being slaughtered at the new dictator's behest. Labor groups condemned it, said we were on the workers' side, including all the engineers of East Kilbride. People organized a boycott of General Pinochet, who had overthrown Allende with a Hawker Hunter jet. Then a few months later, March of 74, Bob Fulton came to work at the Rolls Royce factory floor. He looked at the orders that had come in that day and found crates with jet engines from Chile. Jet engines from the Air Force across the ocean wide, sent to be repaired in East Kilbride. It didn't take a minute for Fulton and his mates to come to the decision they would not touch these crates. Soon 4,000 Rolls-Royce workers voted they agreed to stand with the Chileans in their hour of need. Management decried them, the Tories screamed and cussed, but the Hawker Hunter engines were left to sit and rust. Nowhere else on earth were workers qualified to repair the engines sitting there in East Kilbride. It's often hard to know you've changed anything a whit, but decades later a Chilean general would admit, for a time in Santiago there were no fighters in the sky, because the whole Chilean Air Force had not one jet that could fly. They may not have changed the world, this group of union engineers, but these crates of metal sat corroding for 4 years. So here's the British Labour, how for 4 years it tried to do what could be done from East Kilbride. Jet fighters bombed the palace, we all watched it on TV, the 11th of September, 1973. This has been a Song for Today from David Rovics, making popular education popular again. If you go to davidrovics.com, you can hear lots of other episodes of this and other podcasts, see where I'm touring next, and get on my email list. You can also click on CSA there on my website and join my community-supported art program, which is mainly how I get by in the free streaming era. I hope to see you sometime soon again here on the internet or on the road and hopefully in the streets.